All right, hard tricky map random pickup race. I threw the last one, so let's win this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, if you left it on and went to bed, I don't think people realize how helpful that would be. That would be incredibly helpful. That would be really helpful, legitimately. Okay, so let's check every door. I'll probably go down the elevator. Doesn't look like I'm getting the map though. Perfect. Yo, it's like a similar start. Bombs. Boom. Supers. Boom. The classic. Okay, you know what would actually be the funniest thing right now? Is if there are only heated rooms and you have to get a reserve before doing this. That would actually be really funny. Okay, this is actually fine, believe it or not, because there's a save right here. Yo! That's actually sick. That's awesome. I am trying to get to this map. Saved by the save, yep. Okay, we can get this. Alright, get the emote out. All right. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is get the major. I have a feeling that might be ice. Then I gotta get the X. I also need a... maybe I should've gotten the X first. Because I don't have an E-tank, so I can't really get the X by GT safely. Unless I crumble jump. So I'll have to save after getting this. Okay, so the reason I thought this was ice is because I saw the Batoon hallway guarding some more stuff. So it seemed pretty suspicious that that would be the case. Because I'm like, I can't really continue unless I get Batoon hallway. Okay. Thanks for the big emo, Didi. Okay, so if I go through here, I can grab that. I can get the bombs. Okay. I'll do this first. It should be in hard, yeah. Oh, sorry, Tickles. I thought about getting the X first, but I didn't want to like just go to the save. Cause the X, if it's power bombs, it would help with this room. Whoa. Boop, 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 boop. That you never tested? Oh my gosh. Ah! Reserve, eh? Well, that reserve puts the X in logic. Oops. Okay, now I get out of here. Baby monitor duty. I feel ya. I actually had to dodge the weekly the other day for the same reason. I forgot that my wife was on call. So at any moment she could have she might have had to like go into work. I was like, oh shoot. Dodge, yep. Yeah. I was thinking about, I'm like, I can't just do this. There's no way. I can't just like gamble on that. It would just be like really weird if I like just left the stream. He's setting up soon? He hasn't set up yet! I thought Emmett was a League streamer now. Yeah. Okay, we're going to Turian. Okay. So how's Oates doing in the, oh, there's another save right there. How's Oates doing in his rando? I see he's on Kraid. Having fun with the map right now? Absolutely. How are you doing today, Sapphire? Okay, let's see if I can get this. Boop. Okay, I gotta watch my powerbomb count. Should probably be okay, but... Okay, what's over here? Just a missile. I should just go down. I can just load if I don't get what I need. Okay, let's go to the map before anything else. Oh! Oh, that's bad news for a few reasons. Okay, it should just be a map. Okay. It does loop. Okay. I can go to the right here. I think I can do this. Okay. I have to think about that because I needed those guys to drop small healths. If this is a reserve, I'm gonna cry a little bit. Okay. Okay. I should peek Meridia.
Consolation prize.
Okay. Do I want to try to get this right now? I don't think so. If I go back to wreck ship, there's a lot to do. I think I'm gonna go grab the tanks, do the loop, come back first. Ugh, do I just do this first? Okay, I'll do this first. This is really sketchy. This leads to Brinstar. Okay. So I should go this way. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get this map before I do that loop. If I see a bunch of heater rooms, I'm gonna be really sad. Okay, that should be good. This is all because I can go back. Basically, before this, I could have picked up 2 E-tanks and a major. But that major was probably filler. So I think it's better to just do this right now. For some reason, I thought I already killed Fantoon. Okay. Bottom right fan. I really wanted this to be Rodney. I don't think it could be Ridley there. Because there is a elevator on the right that's choking it out. So there would be... The right door wouldn't go anywhere. It would, yeah. The right door would have gotten choked out, so, yeah. Alright. Oh. Cool. The duality of chat. Isn't it nice that I get some people that are nice to me now? Every once in a while. You know what's funny? YouTube is infamous for being like the toxic, like, cesspool, right? But anyone that comes to me from YouTube is obviously like just gonna be nicer. Because Twitch people have just gotten too comfortable with me. Bro, I say nice fight twice a day. Okay, but I'm talking about on average, right? On average, people that have found me on Twitch have just gotten too comfortable. Y'all need to be taking a step down, you know? Okay, I gotta get all this, huh? This is a little spicy. I wish I had another tank. I don't know if I can do this. Okay. This is gonna look really weird, but the odds of this working out are pretty high, but I hate it. Hate it. I hate everything about this. I need one power bomb. Then I get a CF. I just hate this. I really wish I had one more tank. If I had exactly one more tank, then life becomes a lot easier. There's 2 heated rooms in a row. I have a chance of getting randomly cooked. Oh my god. Oh, are you serious? Okay, we could still make it work. This sucks now. If I had just done what I said earlier, this would have worked out much better for me. Okay. I have to be careful with how I do all this. Grab this first real quick. Okay. Let's see what this is.
Eddie mom spaghetti 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 Eddie mom spaghetti
Kovacs?
Eddie mom spaghetti Eddie mom spaghetti Eddie mom spaghetti Eddie
Kovacs, thanks for the tier 3.
Eddie mom spaghetti Eddie mom spaghetti Eddie mom spaghetti Eddie mom spaghetti Eddie mom spaghetti
Eddie Mom Spaghetti? How you doing, Kovacs? Hope you're doing well. I feel like this all kind of sucks. Oh well. It's funny how I chose to I was like, oh, I can go take this really long path where I grab a few E-tanks and then grab a major, but I'm like, man, that is really slow. Like, the odds of that being extremely important is kind of low, right? Those E-tanks would have helped. This whole process was very convoluted and difficult. I have to pee, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, goodbye. Enjoy pee. Dude, getting back to those drops really fast actually is mechanically difficult. I'm sure DJ knows what I'm talking about, but like, getting those drops is not easy. You have to pump like crazy, and you gotta like be very efficient. Okay, so I can go back in Turian and do the thing I was talking about. The loop in Major. I should probably go back to Turian. Hold on. And if I go back into Turian, wreck ship, there's an entrance to Brinstar, right? I'm gonna take the save. Okay. It's an interesting seat so far. I just kind of feel bad that, like, you know, someone just goes somewhere else and gets Varia or something. But I didn't really know what else we could do. The logic is pretty tight. Okay, I remember the Brinstar map being far, so... I have wave and stuff, so I am going to just, I'm just gonna grab this Major. See what happens. Huh? Is that worth it? I think I have to go to Brinstar here. Can I just like get an E-tank? Why are they all so far away? Would that be Vari at the top right? I can't remember enough about how I played the seed. It's possible I could deduce that there's a suit over there, but... The thing is, the hitbox EWJs are nice, but I can, with spin lock, I can go that fast on controller. I have some videos of me doing it. Oh, I took 80 there. That sucks. Just people just don't know how to do it. Yeah. It's just one of those things that, like, once you kind of develop the rhythm, people don't try to get better beyond that. So I think people don't know how to do that rhythm properly. That's what I've noticed. Everyone kind of does it like bonk, 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 but that's because, like, that's the rhythm that they learned. Rather than kind of like getting used to the fundamentals of it, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain that essentially, but what is the most important thing to learn first? Probably a mock ball. But beyond that, learning how to ledge grab is very important. That's a basic fundamental movement. I guess not learning how to ledge grab, but trying to ledge grab. So before you land on something, break spin so that you snap onto the ledge. And yeah, wall jump too. Yeah, I mean, those are all obvious. Definitely gotta learn how to wall jump. It just depends on what your skill level is. This is slightly awkward. You can do all that pretty well? Oh yeah, then do the speed runs. Compare yourself to other people and learn and see where you can improve based off of that. But the biggest thing for sure is always try to ledge grab stuff. That's something that you want to practice early. Religiously. So before you land on the ledge, like instead of like going like this, you wanna boom, snap on the ledge. Break spin with something. Boom, boom, boom. It's kind of subtle, so if you haven't been doing that, it's like hard to see, but you want to do that. You want to obsess over that. You want to do that on every single ledge you see. Like you want it to become automatic, so that like if you don't do it, you feel weird, if that makes sense. It's kind of a very, very basic fundamental, but if you don't like start it building that muscle memory, then you just won't like, it's harder to like develop it later when you're used to it. Yeah. A lot of speedrunning is definitely like mindset. So you can probably see how fast I'm like grabbing these ledges. I literally got a spin break because I hit the wrong key. I was fortunate enough that when Emmett first showed me how to play this game, he kind of drilled that into me. And then like when he was explaining down grabs to me. And then I did a down grab, like one clean down grab, and I was like, oh, that feels good. And that like, I've been chasing that high ever since. You know what I mean? I got a clean down grab in and I'm like, oh, I get it. I get it. Oh, that was nasty. Holy. Oh. Ow! Extreme tech, by the way, that bomb jump. Yo, Celebeat, you watching? Shout out to Celebeat. Kind of random. I don't even know how many of you know who Celebeat is, but that's Celebeat's setup. Literally Celebeat's setup. You let go of jump and press an angle. So obviously you let go of jump because you don't want to go, you don't want to clear the ledge. So that's like an obvious one, right? And then once you let go, then you can press angle or shot. Shot works too, but sometimes shot can lag because if you have like plasma, especially if there's a lot of things on the screen, it'll lag the game. So typically people hit angle, but there's situations where shot makes sense. Oh my god. Yeah. Yo, what up, Bryn? It's written. I like that. Okay. Am I going to Norfair here? I mean, at this point, I don't really know. I guess I have to. It sucks. Alright. How's it going? It's going well. How are you? What are the odds that I get a tank here? There's no way. I'm due for a tank, right? I'm due. I mean, that heals me. Dude, why can't I get a tank? Why can't I get a tank? I don't understand. I'm gonna check this door because everyone yelled at me for missing this. All I do is get punished for it. GG. I feel like I'm gonna get cooked this seed. What can I do? But beyond that, I would say, do some runs. Do a few runs. Learn the route. Do some runs. And then, shoot, I gotta be very careful here. Learn the route, do some runs, and then, see where your weaknesses are. And then slowly incorporate and learn new strats by watching, what other people do. Watch what other great people do. Try to copy them, and then if you don't know what's going on, then ask questions. Because this entire community is always down to help. This sucks, man. This sucks. This is like so annoying and bad. The sheer amount of time I've had to lose, like... Oh my god, I almost crashed. I hope I don't die here. It's possible I'm summoning something over here. Oh, I am. Yeah, because I hit it. This is just like total trash. I think I'm gonna lose to some people by a lot, unfortunately. Because I think some people will probably go somewhere else and find much better... find the suits. If you go up to criteria, I think you just beat me by 10 years. Also, if I just picked up like one E-tank here, all the E-tanks were far away, but if I had... So I thought about doing this loop earlier, taking the save, grabbing this tank, grabbing a tank, grabbing a major, going in there, but it is long. Like, I have to circle the whole entirety of Turian, but I'm like, but I got 2 tanks. But it would have saved me time. I mean, I feel like I did what I could the best of my ability, but it's still too slow. Like, all the pause abusing, all that stuff, I could have mitigated a lot of that, right? So, just ends up sucking. Alright, let's go get this item. This is probably a suit. Which makes me really sad. I don't think you guys know the extent of how bad this kind of is for me. It's pretty bad, everything that's happened so far. How does crouch jumping work? If you crouch and jump, you end up, Samus just starts 8 pixels higher on the jump. That's basically it. The moment you jump, you just like start 8 pixels off the ground. Ah! actually don't know what this is, now that I think about it. I don't actually know what the logic is. It's kind of weird. Cause this is, I needed stuff to get this. This is, okay, this is weird, cause maybe everything I did was in logic, I just needed a bunch of tanks. That's what it kind of feels like. It's weird. The siege just, maybe it's really bad? I don't know, I feel like maybe you just get Varia somewhere. But I don't work, like, you couldn't have gone into criteria, right? So, now I'm getting a little confused. I might be overlooking something. Okay. We can go this way. Kill a boss, go to criteria. Take care of Ridley. Get Varia and criteria probably. It felt like you were supposed to blind a bunch of E-tanks potentially. Maybe even crystal flash ammo. Which is like really rare, but I don't know. Maybe someone just finishes like in 10 minutes. And I'll figure it out. And I'll work it out. Map Brown knows something anyone can get good at because, first of all, there's inherently luck, a good chunk of luck in it. So right off the bat, like, you can just beat someone because of that, straight up. I have a crystal flash, I can do this. But you have to get to a certain skill level or else it's impossible. You'd have to get to at least like the 2000 ranges, otherwise it's that's not really realistic. But like getting to that point is not hard, I would say. Or like, relatively. It's hard, but it's not. Ow. It is far from unreasonable. Wow, this is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. That being Varia is kind of nuts. This is a really, I think this is actually a really hard seed. I think this was a hell run seed. Like, I think it wanted you to get a bunch of tanks. So Screw Attack was probably somewhere. That being Varia is like, what the heck? I think you need to, I think I might have mostly stayed in logic, which is kind of crazy for me to say. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna do this after. Because I don't think anyone comes back up here. I guess you're supposed to come here after you found, like... Yeah, but just nobody's gonna do that. Crazy. I'm not liking this. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's a good way to cheese this seed. I just don't know how you would do that. It feels like screw text in logic somewhere. I think one of the problems, DJ, legitimately, why people are intimidated about this game is because, you know, there are streamers that are good at this game and have played this game for so long. So then that becomes like your standard, right? The game is hard though, like, for sure. Oh. I think another problem with this game, in general, is like, okay, not with the game, but one of the problems is like expectations people have of themselves. But I think that applies to everything. Like, shoot, I need to refill my ammo. Alright, whatever. But yeah, I do think that one of the things that does like prevent people, oddly enough, it's like streamers, you know, people like Oats get people into the game, but also it intimidates people, right? I think I should have just, I probably should have just gotten the majors if this is how I'm gonna do the fight. The thing is, like, for me personally, I would never have. I feel like I never thought of this game as like, I never thought of this game as like, I want to get into it, but I'm too intimidated by it. I've never thought of it like that. That, I think, is the healthiest approach. I just thought, like, hey, that looks cool, I want to try. You know what I mean? But not everyone feels that way. X Factor doesn't really work well in GT, no. The reason it doesn't work on GT is he would take one hit. I think it hits, but he would take one hit and it takes so long. But GT has iframes. So he would just take one hit and that's it. I guess it's possible to maybe hit all four at the same exact time. Maybe that would actually do some damage. Either way, it's too slow. Okay, back in Turian. Is there a farm? Okay, I think I can grab that farm over there. Let's do that. This seed seems really bad. I'd be curious. This would be a fun one to watch side by side. It's a pretty bad seed. It's legitimately a bad seed. Okay, the seed itself is fun. I mean bad by like, this is gonna wreck, this seed I think would wreck a lot of people. But I do find the seed fun. There's ways I could have saved time, like, it's kind of crazy. You guys remember the beginning? I was like, huh, do I take this slow route where I get a filler major plus two E-tanks, or do I just go? And I'm like, the two E-tanks is just way too slow. I'm not gonna do that. It would have saved me time. It absolutely would have saved me time. I have to take this top route. It's crazy how much time it would have actually saved me, too. It's kind of messed up, like, that it worked out in a way, like, I made that choice and it's like, for sure I don't get that, it's too slow, but then like, I just did like all the worst hell runs of my life right there. Okay, at the bottom, to the right. Oh, speed is a great item. Speed's probably my favorite item too. Yeah, I don't regret. I typically, like, anytime I make a choice, I really do think it through, right? Like, I typically don't regret my choices. And then when I look back on it, I, like, try to confirm, I'm like, yeah, I don't regret that choice. Just didn't work out. You just have to, you have to be good at being objective about it. And I think a lot of people are, the majority of people are not objective with their choices. That's the thing. I mean, everyone's gonna be a little bit biased, but I would say I'm pretty good at being objective about my choices. I think it has to be this way, right? Yeah. Speed's my favorite. I think speed is what lets you do the coolest things in this game. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24. I think I just need a few more shots. Might be done now. This is a seed. This is quite a difficult seed. I think I could have saved a tremendous amount of time if I picked up some extra E-tanks, but I didn't. It's just how it is. Don't ignore YouTube chat. I didn't. Alright, where's the ship? I don't remember. Meridia? Lynx, how much time would you save in this seed right now? Tell me how much time you save in this seed, Lynx. How much do you beat me by? You see the path, right? How fast do you do this escape compared to me? If you could mother brain short charge, game over. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, Mo's done. I can't get it consistently. Ooh. Oh shoot, this is waterway. Uh-oh. Am I about to fail the escape?
No, no, no. Wrong way. No, no, no. Wrong way.
Can I do this? I don't think I can. I gotta reset. Oh my god.
Nice throw.
Are you guys ready?
Nice throw.
Okay, let's just play. Let's play.
Nice throw.
I lost so much time on this escape. I lost so much time in this escape. Oh my god. I can get sniped by so many people now.
Nice throw.
Uh-oh. I may have deserved this. I may have deserved this.
Nice throw. Nice throw. You earned a bronze medal.
Uh-oh.
You earned a bronze
I may have
medal.
deserved that.
You earned a bronze medal. You earned a bronze medal. You earned a bronze medal.
Shut up, chat.
You want a bronze medal?
Shut up, chat.
You
Listen.
want a bronze medal?
Listen, I don't want to hear it.
You earned a bronze medal.
Wait, that's the second time I've lost multiple placements
Bronze medal. You earned
for failing the escape.
Oh, you want a bronze
Or I've lost a
medal?
placement for failing the escape.
You earned a bronze medal.
Wait, that's the second time Simo scammed me because I failed to escape.
Yep, that's a snipey up. There's another snipey up. 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 That's a snipey up. There's another snipe.
Is this right? This has to be right.
Nice throw.
Oops. Yeah, that's why I clarified.
No, no, no. Wrong way. No, no, no. Wrong way.
Alright. Oh my god, I went the wrong way again. Dude, I went the wrong way again. What am I doing?
Nice throw.
What am I doing? I did it again!
No, no, no. Wrong way. No, no, no. Wrong way.
Nice throw.
Alright, hold on.
No, no, no. Wrong way.
Yep, that's a snipey up. There's another snipey up. That's a
No, no, no. Wrong way. Wrong way.
snipey up.
No, no, no. Wrong way. No, no, no. Wrong way.
There's another snipey up. That's a snipey
Wrong
up.
way.
There's another snipey up.
No, no,
That's a
no.
snipey up.
Wrong way.
Snipey up. That's a snipey up. There's another snipey up. That's a snipey up. There's another snipe.
Nice throw.
No, no, no. Wrong way. No, no, no. Wrong way. No, no, no. Wrong way.
Lynx! Help!
Nice bronze medal, idiot.
Rip Bozo, you con man, you fraud. You cheated people, you stole from people,
You want
and
a
now
bronze
you're
medal?
going to jail.
Ah! Okay, I can't do it. Okay, I have to go down the shaft. Can't even short charge. That is a hard short charge. Not many people can do that one. Dude, if Lynx had to do this one, it would have been crazy. Lynx, would you have gone for that short charge?
Wrong way.
You would have done it, right? You would have done it, correct? You wouldn't do it? Wait, really?
No, no, no. Wrong way.
You can't do it at mini crit unless you get a spike suit. Okay, I gotta go here. Oops. I did. I failed it twice. I literally failed it twice. This is the second one where I lost a Simo because of the escape.